Today we are making a very potent hairspray or hair tea with herbal infusion. We'll be using black tea, we'll be using coriander, and then the last but not least ingredient we'll be using rosemary. This is day 17 of posting 100 days. I'm on a 100 days challenge and this is day 17. So today we are going to talk about the benefits of these herbs, what they can do for the hair, how you can use them, how often you can use them so that you also enjoy its benefits. So first of all, we'll be mixing all these together. A teaspoon of each herb is very important, and then you add your black tea. So the black tea, I'm just using Lipton. This is a popular tea bag, yeah. So that's what I use. I just infused it into the water, and I use hot water. You can decide to boil this, but for me, I prefer to use hot water and allow the nutrient to steep for a while. That is what I prefer. But then preference is also up to you. However you want to do it, please do it however pleases you. So after I left it down to say about 15 minutes, I just brought it out and then it's time to strain it. You can use this as a scalp rinse, meaning that after you wash your hair, you just pour this on your scalp to help balance the pH of your scalp, to also help strengthen your scalp, improve scalp health here. The main thing you'll be using in this is the water. Yes, it's the water that we need. We don't need the herb. So after you're done, you can just discard it. Yeah, it's not what you'll be needing here in this video. So now that I have trained everything, I just transferred it into my spray bottle and then it is ready to be used. So simple. Anybody at all can make this herbal tea in their house or in their homes here. Now let's get ready for application. This is a freshly washed hair. My hair, I washed it the previous night and it's very dry. When I say very dry, I mean very dry. It's not dry. The shampoo I used was very ripping. It's a dandruff shampoo, so you can imagine how it rips off every bit of moisture in the hair. So it really made my hair so dry. And before you start anything, it's very good to hydrate your hair with your tea or your water first. Yeah, what I'm coming to do here is I'm coming to moisturize my hair with just shea butter, and then I'm using the water as well. Yeah, yes. Now let's talk about the ingredients in this tea and what they can do for your hair, the importance of these ingredients for your hair. So first of all, our first ingredient is black tea. Yes, guys, black tea is something that has been used for centuries. People usually consume them. Some people, they can't go a day without drinking tea. Yes, because of how it makes them feel afterwards. Well, did you know that black tea can also be used for the hair because it contains caffeine, which is able to stimulate the hair follicles and promote hair growth? Black tea is able to also reduce excessive shedding. Yes, so if you are someone who is dealing with shedding, constant shedding here and there, back and forth, using black tea can be a way to reduce that kind of shedding here. So as you always see me do, when I finish, I just put my hair back into it so that it doesn't, I'm able to focus on a section at a time. Black tea also makes your hair darker and shiner and strengthens your hair strands. Yeah, sometimes they say that what you eat is also good for the hair, because we drink black tea, and knowing that it's good for the hair makes it something that that, oh, okay, then this is completely 100% safe. Yeah, I do well to finger detangle the hair very well. Like, I don't joke with my finger detangling because that is what helps me a lot. Yes, when I want to use a comb, I make sure that I have really well finger detangled this before I go in with a comb. Now let's talk about the second herb in the video. We used rosemary as well, guys. Rosemary, I always talk about it here. Rosemary is something you can use to promote your hair growth. Rosemary is backed by science. I mean, some students did an experiment and compared rosemary with minoxidil, and then they concluded that rosemary can grow back your hair. Yes, but you need to be consistent. In fact, what in this world doesn't need consistency? Everything in this world needs consistency, and rosemary is not an exception. Yes, so rosemary is able to strengthen your hair, it's able to revive dormant hair follicles, it's also able to reduce hair shedding. So most of these herbs, their benefits are just the same, But the truth that I've experienced is that even though they have similar benefits, when you use them together, they work better or they work faster. That is what I have noticed here. So rosemary is something you can use in your hairsprays. One of the most common things I see here is rosemary oil. Yes, I think I'll add it to one of the videos I'll be doing. Yes, making rosemary oil by yourself at home. Yeah. So after finger detangling, I make sure that every part of the scalp gets it, because this is both a scalp treatment and also for my hair strands, just to moisten the hair strands a bit. Yeah. And I always say that my hair is highly porous. Guys, if you see the number of water I put in my hair and then it just evaporates quick, it sometimes baffles me a lot. My hair is highly porous. Yeah. So now let's talk about the last but not least herb, coriander. Coriander is a kind of herb that contains vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin K, which is able to support hair growth. Coriander is not as common as rosemary and black tea. It's a type of herb that you need to know the purpose before you eventually buy it. If you don't know the purpose, you may not buy it at all. So I always like to tell people about coriander, because it's sort of a slow but sure thing. It's slow but it's very promising. You can use it to reduce your hair breakage. If you're someone who is dealing with excessive hair breakage, coriander can be something you can use. It's also a very good herb you can use. You can also use it in your hair teas. I use it in my hair oils. If you don't know, I sell hair oil, so coriander is an ingredient in my hair oil. And can you see how clean my scalp is? Before I washed my hair, my scalp was so dirty, it was so flaky. The part I'm pointing, like it was so bad. But this shampoo, I'll say that is very good, because it's able to clean the scalp very well. Just that it dries it off completely. It makes it so dry that if your moisture game, or if you don't deep condition your hair, you are going to regret using the shampoo. That is what I have observed here. So guys, this brings us to the, sorry, I forgot to mention that coriander is also antibacterial. It protects your hair from bacterial infestation. Yeah, so it's something you can use in your sprays, in your oils, and then you can get the benefits of it. I manipulate my hair a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. And because of these treatments, I still fall back on track. Imagine I wasn't having or making any of these treatments, I'll be bored by now. But because I make sure I treat my hair often, I am still getting my edges is okay. Like, I mean, the volume is also not bad and all that. Yeah. So guys, this brings us to the end of making this powerful herbal tea to help grow your hair, to help scalp health, to help thicken your hair with consistent use. You can use this every day if you have a high porous hair. Yes, so high porous hair means that your hair dries quickly. You can just spray some on your hair every day and then follow up with your hair oil. But make sure that you wash your hair at least once in 2 weeks or twice in a month. Yeah, so that you don't clog, or yes, you don't clog your pores. Yeah. So guys, this brings us to the end of the video. Today is day 15 of sharing hundreds. So is it 16 or 17? I'm even losing count of sharing 100 videos on YouTube, and I'm doing this to bet on myself that I can make it. Sometimes I just relax too much, thinking that okay, I'm naturally a lazy person. But yeah, your support and everything is what keeps me going. So I really do appreciate all your support, your watch. I mean, it's just something I cannot thank you enough. I do appreciate all of you and how you have showed up for me here on this page. So when I finished, I just added some butter just to, I mean, do the finishing touches on the hair, and then I was good to go. If you're someone who wants to try this and you need more questions, let me know in the comment section. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.